Do not miss any of our cool videos. Subscribe to our channel for latest updates. Click on the bell icon now.
Hi and welcome to RoboKids. My name is Shiv and in this video we'll continue with the 3-channel amplifier board that we were working with in the last video. In the last video we gave input using an aux cable. In this video we'll use an ESP32 to give inputs to the board using the DAC. I'll be using the VidiFox ESP32 Storm board. However, you can feel free to choose any ESP32 board of your choice. Please make sure that you watch the previous video before joining us for this one, as I explain certain circuit connections in that video. I'll leave a link to the previous video in a description down below and in the cards above over here. So let's get started. So here I have connected the amplifier board as I had explained in the last video. So I have connected the 12 volt power supply, the speaker is connected to the right channel, and I have the ESP32 Storm board with me. In the last video we had given input using the aux port. However, this time I'll be using jumper wires to connect this header over here. So my signal is going to be output on pin number 25. So I'll just check pin number 25 and I'll connect 25 to the right channel, which is where my speaker is connected, and the middle pin is ground. So I'll just take ground and connect it like so. And that is pretty much all the connections that we need to make. I have reduced the volume to 0 right now. We'll upload the code and then increase the volume. I'm using the VidiFox programmer to upload our firmware onto the ESP32 board. So I just connect the programmer, and this is the code that I have over here. You can download the library and the examples along with the library over here. So I leave the link to this in the description down below. On this page, you can download the XT DAC audio 4.2.1 version of the library, and there are examples inside the zip file. After this, we'll also look at how to play any custom wave files that you may have using the ESP32. For now, I'm just going to take a sample audio. So I have opened the code in the Arduino IDE over here. I'll just go to Tools, select the board as ESP32 dev module, select my COM port, and I'll upload the firmware. We'll wait for the firmware to be uploaded, and we should then get an audio output through the speaker. Alright, so our firmware is now uploaded. I'll increase the volume and we should be able to hear something. Alright, so as you can hear, the output is coming on the speakers, but it's playing a bit slow. Over here, we can increase the speed by simply doing sound.speed is equal to 2. So it will play it at twice the speed. Sound is a variable of the XT wave class. So if I uncomment this line and then upload the firmware, we should be able to see a change in speed. Another parameter that you can control through code is volume. We have volume knobs available here as well. However, if you wish to use this with an amplifier board which does not have onboard volume knobs, you can control the volume using DAC audio.DAC volume is equal to any value between 0 to 100 basically should work. Alright, so it's done uploading. Let me increase the volume now and we can see if there is any change in the output. So as you can hear, the audio is now playing at double the speed it was earlier. Now let us have a look at how you can play any custom wave files that you may have. Now I have a file over here. I have many files over here. I'll be using this shiv hello sample.wave. So as you can see over here, it's a .wav file. You will need to download an additional piece of software called HXD editor. I'll leave a link to this also in the description down below. You can go ahead and download it. Open this application and import your audio file. You can do this by doing File, Open. I have opened shiv_hello_sample.wav, and as you can see, it has loaded up the entire WAV file. You can then go ahead and press the go to the file menu, export, and then click on the C option. It should export a C file for you. I've already exported it over here. However, you can go ahead and save it with whatever name you wish. I'll just save it again on the desktop. So I have now opened the file in VS Code, and what you can do is select all, copy it, and go to the sounddata.h file and replace the existing audio. I'll save this and upload it one more time. So this file is just a recording of me saying hello over and over again. And once it uploads, we'll see if it's playing through the speakers or not. Alright, so the code is uploaded. I'll go ahead and increase the volume. Alright, so it's playing the audio at twice the speed. I'll just go ahead and reduce the speed to... We can go ahead and make it normal speed, and you can play around with these parameters. This library is capable of doing certain other things as well. You can explore the library on your own. It's a very powerful library. Alright, so it's uploaded.
Hello.
Alright.
Hello.
So at 1x speed, you can see that it plays the audio back normally.
Hello.
And that's how you can use an ESP32 to output a signal to the DAC, amplify it using a board, and listen to the output using a speaker. That's all for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something today, and if you did, do give us a like and comment down below if you have any queries, feedback, or ideas that you may want to share with us. Don't forget to subscribe, because we keep bringing more such cool videos to you. Until then, keep learning, keep programming, and I'll see you in the next one.